楼兰国的圣女，我的名字叫雅曼。
看来这莲花镜是连接时空的通道接的。
请您一定要拯救我们。
我答应你，是国家的文物，你们谁都别想抢。
In the vast, arid expanse of the Taklamakan Desert lies a story lost to the sands of time, a tale of a civilization that once thrived amidst the harshness of the earth, known as Loulan. This ancient kingdom, perched on the edge of survival, was a beacon of culture, trade, and mystery. Yet today it whispers only through ruins and relics. The story of Loulan is not just about stones and ruins. It is about people, their lives, their struggles, their achievements, and the relentless passage of time that eventually erased their presence from memory. Every grain of sand here carries echoes of the past. Every artifact unearthed speaks of a world long forgotten, but not entirely gone. Loulan's location at a crossroads of civilizations made it a vital hub on the Silk Road, connecting east and west. Merchants, travelers, and emissaries passed through its gates, bringing with them exotic goods, ideas, and culture. In its heyday, Loulan flourished as a melting pot of commerce and culture. Its streets would have echoed with the footsteps of traders from distant lands, merchants bargaining over silk, jade, and spices. The city's architecture, though now only discernible in remnants, hinted at advanced craftsmanship, with structures designed to withstand the harsh desert winds and searing sun. Loulan was more than a city. It was a symbol of human resilience, an oasis of civilization in a vast, unforgiving landscape. Yet, Loulan's story is also one of fragility. The desert that nurtured it also posed relentless challenges. Water, the lifeblood of any settlement, was scarce, and the shifting sands often threatened to engulf the city entirely. Archaeological evidence suggests that the region suffered from gradual desertification, leading to dwindling resources and eventual abandonment. Yet even in its decline, Loulan left behind clues about its people, remarkably preserved mummies, their hair and skin still intact, tell stories of diet, health, and daily life. These discoveries offer a rare glimpse into a civilization that existed over 2 millennia ago, showing us that even in isolation, human life adapts, survives, and leaves a mark. The people of Loulan were not mere inhabitants of the desert. They were traders, artisans, and strategists. Their lives were intertwined with the Silk Road, their fortunes tied to caravans and distant empires. They traded not only goods, but also knowledge, and their interactions shaped the cultural landscapes of the regions they touched. The discovery of textiles and tools, remarkably preserved in the desert's arid environment, reveals sophisticated techniques in weaving and craftsmanship, showing that Loulan was not a primitive outpost, but a society capable of complex production and artistic expression. In this sense, Loulan was a beacon of civilization, shining brightly despite its harsh surroundings. Archaeological findings in the Loulan region have been nothing short of extraordinary. The famed Loulan beauty, a remarkably well-preserved female mummy, captures the imagination like no other discovery. Her remains, dating back over 4,000 years, display an unexpected level of preservation, suggesting advanced burial techniques and careful rituals. The Loulan beauty's features hint at the ethnic diversity of the city, suggesting a population influenced by interactions along the Silk Road. Her burial, along with others, underscores the cultural sophistication of Loulan, revealing practices that blend practicality with reverence for the dead. Such discoveries provide a human face to the city, transforming abstract ruins into stories of real lives, hopes, and dreams. Trade in Loulan extended far beyond mere commodities. It served as a conduit for ideas, languages, and technologies. The strategic location of the city allowed it to thrive as a node between east and west, where caravans carried silk, spices, and precious stones across vast distances. Lulan's inhabitants likely encountered a variety of cultures, from Chinese dynasties to Central Asian nomads, absorbing and adapting practices and beliefs from each. The city's prosperity, therefore, was not solely economic, but also intellectual and cultural, embodying the exchange of knowledge that defined the Silk Road. Every fragment of pottery, every tool, and every textile unearthed tells a story of interaction, innovation, and adaptation. Yet, despite its strategic importance and cultural richness, Loulan faced relentless threats from nature. The desert, ever shifting, slowly claimed the city, cutting off its access to vital water sources. Scholars speculate that climatic changes accelerated its decline, turning fertile lands into sand-laden barrens. The drying of rivers and encroachment of sand dunes made survival increasingly difficult, ultimately forcing the inhabitants to abandon the city. Today, the ruins of Loulan are a haunting reminder of the impermanence of human endeavors. They serve as both a warning and a lesson. Even the most vibrant civilizations are vulnerable to environmental change and the inexorable march of time. The excavation of Loulan has provided historians and archaeologists with invaluable insights into ancient life. From the mummies to the tools, from fragments of textiles to inscriptions etched into stone, every discovery enriches our understanding of human resilience. These findings have allowed experts to reconstruct aspects of daily life, dietary habits, and social structure. They reveal a society organized around trade, yet deeply connected to its environment. The meticulous documentation of artifacts and remains has transformed Loulan from a name on ancient maps into a vivid tapestry of human experience, revealing a civilization that was both sophisticated and adaptable. Loulan's strategic position on the Silk Road made it a focal point for cultural exchange. Its inhabitants were exposed to diverse artistic styles, religious beliefs, and technologies from distant lands. This blend of influences is evident in the artifacts discovered, which showcase a fusion of motifs, materials, and techniques. The city's artisans likely drew inspiration from multiple cultures, creating works that were both unique and cosmopolitan. The presence of foreign goods alongside local creations demonstrates the city's role as a crossroads of civilization, where the exchange of ideas was as crucial as the exchange of commodities. One of the most striking aspects of Loulan is its remarkable preservation in a region otherwise hostile to human settlement. The arid climate of the desert has allowed delicate textiles, wooden objects, and even human remains to survive for millennia. These remnants provide a direct connection to a world long gone, enabling researchers to study clothing styles, burial practices, and even medical conditions of ancient populations. Each artifact tells a story not just of survival, but of ingenuity, reflecting a people who adapted to their environment with skill and creativity. Loulan, therefore, stands as a testament to human perseverance in the face of natural adversity. The story of Loulan also highlights the impermanence of human achievement. Once a thriving city, it now lies buried under sand and time, a ghost of its former self. Yet this very disappearance adds to its allure, inviting exploration and discovery. The city's ruins and mummies remind us that civilizations rise and fall, that even the most powerful and prosperous societies are subject to the forces of nature. Loulan teaches us that history is not just about grandeur and conquest, but also about adaptation, survival, and the quiet endurance of culture through the remnants left behind. Beyond its archaeological significance, Loulan has inspired fascination and imagination around the world. The story of a desert city that thrived in isolation and vanished under the sands captivates historians, archaeologists, and the general public alike. Loulan is not merely a site to be studied, it is a symbol of mystery, a puzzle waiting to be pieced together through the fragments it has left behind. Its allure lies in its silence, in the way it challenges us to reconstruct its history and imagine the lives of those who once walked its streets, traded in its markets, and built a civilization in the heart of the desert. The mummies of Loulan, with their remarkably preserved hair, skin, and clothing, offer rare insights into ancient biology and anthropology. They provide evidence of diet, health, and even possible genetic connections with populations from other regions. Such discoveries underscore the significance of Loulan not only as a historical site, but also as a resource for understanding human evolution, migration, and cultural exchange. The preservation of these remains, facilitated by the desert's dry conditions, is a rare gift to modern science, enabling us to peer directly into a past world with extraordinary clarity. Loulan's decline was gradual but inevitable. Environmental shifts, resource depletion, and possibly political pressures contributed to the abandonment of the city. Yet, even in its disappearance, Loulan has left an indelible mark on history. The city's existence reminds us that human ingenuity and determination can create remarkable civilizations, but also that these achievements are vulnerable to forces beyond human control. The lessons of Loulan resonate even today, as modern societies grapple with environmental challenges and the fragility of urban centers in extreme conditions. Today, Loulan continues to be a site of intense research and exploration. Archaeologists carefully excavate its ruins, revealing layers of history that deepen our understanding of human adaptation and survival. Each artifact recovered adds nuance to the story of the city, painting a picture of a society that was complex, resilient, and interconnected with the broader world. Loulan stands as a bridge between the past and present, reminding us of the ingenuity of our ancestors and the fleeting nature of human achievement in the face of time and nature. The legacy of Loulan is not confined to its ruins and artifacts. It lives on in the knowledge it has provided, in the inspiration it offers, and in the sense of wonder it evokes. The city's story reminds us that every civilization, no matter how remote or ephemeral, contributes to the tapestry of human history. Loulan's mummies, textiles, tools, and inscriptions are more than relics. They are voices from the past, inviting us to listen, learn, and reflect on the enduring human spirit that once thrived in one of the harshest landscapes on Earth. Loulan, lost to time yet preserved in memory and science, serves as a testament to human ambition, resilience, and ingenuity. Its streets, now silent, once hummed with commerce, creativity, and life. Its mummies, once forgotten, now speak volumes about adaptation and survival. The city's rise and fall encapsulate the delicate balance between human endeavor and nature's inexorable forces. Loulan's story is a reminder that even in the harshest environments, human civilizations can flourish, leaving behind legacies that echo across millennia. In the end, the legend of Loulan is more than just the story of a lost city. It is a meditation on human existence itself. It teaches us that history is not merely a record of triumphs and conquests, but also a reflection of resilience, adaptation, and the transient beauty of life. Loulan's whispers from the sands invite us to ponder our own place in the continuum of time, to recognize that our achievements, however grand, are fleeting, and that true legacy lies in the enduring impact we leave behind, whether through culture, knowledge, or the simple act of surviving and thriving against all odds.